Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sleepy Jazz, and today I'm going to be in Genshin Impact, and we are going to look at the door to Khaenri'ah, and we are going to analyze it and possibly answer some questions that we may have about the door and Khaenri'ah itself. And so, let's get right into the video. So, to get to the door of Khaenri'ah, you have to start a quest. Once you enter this part of the desert right through here, you should be able to unlock a quest with the parties and stuff like that, with Sarush or whatever, however you pronounce that names and those names. But anyway, after you complete that quest or you get most of the way through it, you will unlock this teleport waypoint down underground. You will teleport to it. Alright, here we are. Now after you teleport to it, you're gonna want to go to this hole in the center right here and just go all the way down as far as however it goes right here. And then you're just gonna keep going down, 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 till you reach here. And I think you just keep going down right here. And then, let's see if I remember correctly. I believe you just go this way. And this pathway right here should lead you to the door of Khaenri'ah. Alright, and here we are, guys. This is the door of Khaenri'ah. After you get here, you should get an achievement. There's not really much down here, I don't think, besides the door. But anyway, if you want to get over to the door, just go and use the left little pathway right here, just to kind of climb and do a little bit of parkour around over to the door. Also, the music down here is very, very, like, eerie to me, in my opinion. So right here, when we first land over here, this looks like some form of broken bridge that may have possibly went down to there, because that part down there, that looks like the other half of the broken bridge. But anyway, this is the door. It's a very, very huge door as well. Alright, now I want to start by analyzing the area. So obviously you come up here, and we have these little big, huge bowl thingies that are lit on fire. And obviously if you look down here, you can also still see the edges of what looks like to be a wall, along with these little guardian thingies. Hold on, let me look really quick. Yeah, we also have these guardians, two down here, and I think there's two up there that they look the exact same. But I'm actually going to take a look at an enemy real quick, just so I can make a comparison. Alright, so I remember these look very similar to the shadowy husks that we meet in the chasm. And it also looks like the Black Serpent Knight, and it also kind of looks like the Abyss Heralds as well, like a mixture of all of them, but they look very, very similar. But yeah, it looks like Khaenri'ah is very deep underground and has stayed underground in Teyvat for a while. Let's go up to the door. Obviously this door is like very huge, not just the size for a human, but definitely the size for all of the machinery that was made here, the ruined guards, ruined graders, so on and so forth. And obviously this was just a good door for them to get out of. It's a very decent sized door that has been sealed for ages. I also want to take a look at the little design on the the door that looks like a star. It looks very similar to a Primogem, but it has the little extra legs on it that almost looks like the shine, I guess, for a star, but it does look like the primordial gem in a way. These are also located like on top of the little statues that I was talking about. There's one over there, one right here, and I don't think there was one on the bottom two statues. Let's have a look. There's something over there as well. I'm not sure what that is. No, there's not anymore. There was two located up there. But in the middle of the door is a star symbol. And the middle of the star symbol looks to be like a red circle of some sort. And of course there's little red symbols around it. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 little, well, they're all not round or diamond shaped things that are like around the door. Yeah, the door is a diamond shape, or what looks to be like the shape of a star, I mean. And over here to the left we have a morning flower, which I think is also kind of ironic. It looks like we also have these little crystals here that look like they're from, oh, what's it called? I forgot what they called it. Some sort of like corruption or something from the abyss, I believe. Also, there are staircases on both sides that seem to lead up to these huge statues over here. There's one on the other side that I just walked around. There's nothing much to the statues just yet, but I think there might be more added on later. But basically they have the staircases. You can just walk right up to the statue. I think that might be important later on. But that's just another tiny little detail I noticed. Now, finally, it's time to answer a few questions about Khaenri'ah and the door. First question is, what could the star on the door symbolize? Well, we all know that the four-pointed star is a symbol of Khaenri'ah, and it seems to be a reoccurring symbol that happens on the characters that are from Khaenri'ah and stuff like that, which actually... No, never mind, Paimon doesn't have that star, but obviously characters like Kaya do, and I think, yes, the Traveler does as well, but the thing is, though, about the Traveler having this four-pointed star right here, is that we are actually not from Khaenri'ah, and we are actually the fourth descender into Tevat, which is kind of weird, considering we have the symbol of Khaenri'ah, but it's possibly where we stayed in Khaenri'ah for a bit, and this is probably where we got our clothes from. Larry, open your eyes. I want to open your eyes. But she also doesn't have the symbol on her eyes either. They're just regular round eyes. As for Kaya, where are you? Here we go. He not only has it on... Can you not? Sit still for like 2 seconds. Please stop. He has it on his gloves as well as in his eyes, I'm pretty sure. If you take a close look at his eyes, which is kind of difficult to do, they do seem to be kind of more pointy than other people's eyes. If I look real close. And obviously he has another eye covered up, so even if this one doesn't seem to have the star, we still have another eye that's covered up. But there's some other characters as well, like NPCs and stuff, that do have the star shape on their eyes. And Albedo also has this star symbol on his neck, actually. So my guess is that the four-pointed star is basically just a regular symbol of Khaenri'ah, but it's also shaped like the primordial gem as well. Oh yeah, actually she does have a four-pointed star, but it's not really in the shape that's similar to the one on Khaenri'ah's door. Can you please stop? Okay. Yeah, she also has the four-pointed star, which is a hair clip, but also we do have the primordial gem. So there isn't really any confirmed information on what the symbol means, besides that it is basically a symbol of Khaenri'ah and the nation of Khaenri'ah. Anyway, on to the next question. Another question people may have is, how will we open the door to Khaenri'ah whenever we are ready to go back? Please shut up, I'm trying to talk. But basically, we might need the help of Dainsleif to open the door. This will probably be an abyss, Archon quest or whatever, or a lore quest, basically, with Dainsleif and the abyss. So yeah, we'll probably return to this point at some point with Dainsleif. Possibly even the abyss as well, and we'll probably have to have his help opening the door. May have something to do with the statues maybe, or something else, who knows. It also may have something to do with the little 10 points that are around the center of the star. Another question may be, what will Khaenri'ah look like on the inside? What could we find inside of Khaenri'ah? Well, now obviously, aside from it being in ruins and shambles similar to what we've seen in multiple different locations, we may also come across these little, this music is kind of loud. We may come across these little, like the little blocks, or the little block-like looking rocks that are kind of located here in the chasm, as you can see right here. You can kind of tell them better at the top of the chasm. I'm not sure why I teleported here, but we might see structures like this. We may also find another celestial shard. But in this shard also has the cubes surrounding it. And as we see in one of the very first cutscenes, Khaenri'ah is being destroyed by the little red and black cubes. So I think we may see some of those. Obviously they'd probably be turned to stone as these have. And we may even see one or two of these little shards right here as well. And maybe it'll look like this shard, because this shard has the cubes going around it. The one in Dragonspine doesn't, however. Also, on top of seeing all the structural stuff, we may actually meet new creatures and new, like, hilichurl, like types of hilichurls, maybe new types of abyss creatures, and maybe just new creatures in general that we've never seen in Teyvat before, because Khaenri'ah seems to be a place that is very, very different from the other nations that are above ground. And one last question might be, what might happen when we open the door to Khaenri'ah if we get the chance to? I think that one of the possibilities may be that it will definitely attract the attention of people in Teyvat, not only just the Archons perhaps, but maybe even regular people themselves, and possibly even Abyss Mages, Abyss Heralds, all the Abyss people, and hilichurls, considering the fact that their home is from Khaenri'ah. But obviously those doors are huge, and they are not really going to just slide open quietly and peacefully. They may actually cause an earthquake throughout Sumeru, and possibly even Fontaine and any other nearby regions. I also believe that once this whole earthquake thing has been caused, I think that it will also attract a swarm of, abyss creatures and hilichurls, and possibly even Archons, because they're possibly going to know that if the earthquake was centered somewhere in Sumeru, it is most likely because Khaenri'ah's doors have been reopened. But I don't think we're going to be stopped from going inside of Khaenri'ah and seeing what damage was done. Well, I think I have one more question. I'm not sure when I said last question, or if I actually said that or not. But one more question is, when will we be able to open the doors to Khaenri'ah? And I think that will not be until after we ascend to Celestia and find the unknown god, and defeat her, put her in her place, and give the throne back to the primordial one. Because obviously, as I've stated in one of my videos, I believe that Paimon may be the primordial one, but I overall 100% believe that the unknown god right now is not the actual primordial one, or the ruler of Celestia, sustainer of heavenly principles, whatever the hell. But yeah, I think that we will go up to Celestia, and after we defeat her, put her back in her place, and let the primordial one take over rule, I believe that we will be able to unlock the doors to Celestia and finally let the people of Celestia rest. And I think that that is the way to possibly lift the curse that they are under, or so on and so forth. But I believe that if we tried to open the door to Khaenri'ah before, we would most likely possibly be stopped by the Archons or someone, or possibly the unknown god herself. But obviously, like I've said in a video, the Archons do not really like Celestia or the heavenly principles themselves, and they might have just been forced to destroy Khaenri'ah against their own will. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!